What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Twilight 9 card. We're back for the American Express for a tournament that usually lacks a little bit of firepower. That is not the case this year. Patrick Reed, Patrick Cantlay, Tony Finau, Matty Wolff, Brooks Koepka, all in the field, so we're looking for some pretty good value. John Rahm was the pre-tournament favorite, but he WD'd earlier in the week, so Patrick Cantlay is the favorite at plus 1,200. If you go down the board a bit, we're going to be able to capitalize on some really good value, so let's get into it. First one up is a guy that has hurt me 2 weeks in a row, and that's Abraham Ancer. I have him top 20 plus 163. You might be a little wary about that one. I get it, but his last two appearances at this tournament are a T18 and a solo second. That solo second was last year after shooting 63 on Sunday. He's 7th in fairways in regulation and 28th in greens in regulation. Very good tee to green player. He's going to have to get the putter going, but I think this could be kind of a bounce back week for him. So we're looking for him top 20 plus 163. Next up, Andrew Landry, top 40 for plus 250. That is insane value for a guy that has won this tournament before. He won it last year. He also has a runner-up back in 2018, and in 2019, he finished T28, and that was following a missed cut at the Sony. Guess what he did last week at the Sony? Missed the cut. So he has shown that he can bounce back in this spot. He likes this tournament. Very good recent history, and he has a recent T4 at the RSM. So all that combined, I think for top 40 plus 250, that's huge value for him. So we're going to take that. Andrew Landry plus 250, top 40. Next up, Adam Hadwin, top 20 plus 300. That is crazy value for a guy that is all but won this tournament. His last 4 appearances, T6, solo second, T3, T2. He missed last year's playing due to the birth of his son, but this guy is obsessed with this golf tournament in this golf course. So it's tough to not take him at this tournament. So I think top 20 might be even a little bit safe because of his track record, but we'll take Adam Hadwin top 20 plus 300. Going back to the well on this one, Russell Henley plus 163. Whenever he's in the field, I bring up how good of an iron player he is. This year on tour, he's 7th in strokes gained approach. That's going to be a huge stat for this week. I bet him 2 ways, T10 and T20. Last week, he finished in the top 20, but the T11 finish killed that top 10 bet. Going back to him, I just think with iron play being as critical it is on this golf course, I think he can really capitalize on his recent good play. Top 20, Russell Henley plus 163. Another top 40 bet, Taylor Gooch plus 125. Maybe a guy you guys have never heard of. He finished T17 here in 2020 and grabbed a solo 4th in 2019. Important to note, that solo 4th was after a missed cut at the Sony the week before. Guess what he did last week at the Sony? He missed the cut. So he has already shown that he can bounce back at this tournament, at this venue, and play very, very good golf. He showed flashes of good golf at the end of last season with a 4th at the Houston Open and a 5th at a stacked CJ Cup field. Last year, he was 25th on tour in birdie percentage from 150 to 175 yards. I love that stat coming into this week at this golf course. So I think that's incredible value for him at top 40, Taylor Gooch plus 125. Last one, Sam Burns, top 30 plus 150. He hasn't played in a bit. His last start was at the Houston Open where he did finish top 10, T7. Last year at this event, he finished T6th, and in 2019, he placed T18. Tough to take into account his recent form just because that last start was 2-3 months ago. But because of his recent finishes at this venue, I will take Burns plus 150, top 30. And that's it, guys. That's the American Express card. Looking to bounce back. Last week was a little bit tough. We just barely missed on a couple bets. Griot, top 20 after round 1. He finished 1 shot out of that. Obviously, Henley, 1 shot out of the top 10. So we're looking to bounce back. So enjoy the golf this weekend, guys. Follow Twilight 9 on Instagram at Twilight9Pod. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel, just Twilight 9 on YouTube, and we will see you guys next week. Appreciate it.